The European Pickleball Championships Women's Senior Singles Final is underway. And what a great start by Tampieri.
Yeah, that was an outstanding passing shot down the line there, out of reach from Linton, who holds in the kitchen line very well, but it was just too good to get.
It's the best of 3 games here, like our previous final. Win by 2. Linton with coach Rob Williams in her corner. And Anna Linton on the backhand side, cross court, exposes Tampieri.
Yeah, I'm going to look to see Linton trying to get forward to that kitchen line using those cross-court weapons that she's got very well on the forehand and the backhand side.
Pace off by Anna Linton, but just look at the court coverage as she makes her way cross-court to pierce the forehand volley wide and out of reach of Tampieri. Fortune for Linton, who apologises. But fortune favours the brave.
Let's see how much further Linton can continue to put the momentum here on championship court. Just going long there. Probably wants that one back, just going a little bit too high through the open face of that swing. Outstanding sliced volley there from Linton, just drifting out wide, and with these courts not having the highest of bounces, it's very difficult to get a paddle onto that second bounce.
Once again, it's fortune for Linton, and a despondent Tampieri returns the ball. And all of the luck is currently with Linton.
And again, we had another net call there from Linton. I think there's only so many times that you can apologise until it just starts to frustrate the opponent.
That's better point construction by Paolo Tampieri. Goes deep and wide on the backhand side of Linton. Linton tries to reset, but doesn't quite get the job done. Kelly Makuba, match referee, calls the score, and it's the first point for the Italian. Great depth from Linton, puts pressure on with the approach and her presence too. Linton just confirming there's no change at 6 because the players will switch ends at the end of the first game. What a reach, what a rescue, but Paolo Tampieri generates flag waves from the Italians watching on in the crowd.
Rob Williams there giving a little bit of advice in Anna's ear. Let's see if that comes to any advantage here.
Ball's called wide by Linton. No challenge by Tampieri. Coming up after this, we've got our men's finals at open age and senior level. Action continues live from Rome, Italy. Although it's a miss from Linton, Julia, she very much looks in control here. She looks in command. She looks to be comfortable, and that's easy to say with a 6-point lead, but even with the back and forth rallies, she looks to be the dominant player.
Yeah, absolutely. It was actually the right shot to go for. She was just a little bit unbalanced on the execution. Again, an easy side out back there for Linton.
Paolo Tampieri just finding it difficult to score. I like the strategy from Tampieri, though. I think she needs to go to the backhand wing of Linton a little bit more, because she'll get punished on the forehand side. Linton not really known for playing backhand winners. But that's the backhand drop volley that's just as good.
Absolutely, Linton definitely showing her tennis background here. Very good level of coordination with her hands, able to direct the ball exactly where she wants it to go.
And she's just drawing error after error from Paolo Tampieri. Lovely volley. Feels like it's an unassailable lead now, Julia.
Yeah, and she's also getting another bit more of luck off the net again. I think that's about the 5th net call. But either way, I think she would have won that point without the net's help.
That's a lovely lob. What a reach, what a rescue. Linton keeps it in play, though. Great exchanges here in the women's senior final.
Big high five there from head coach Rob Williams.
First game point saved. Can Tampieri make her mark? Can she find some consistency, if not to win this game, but surely to build up a rhythm for the next game that's to come? That ball just stops low on Linton as the conditions change once more. The sun has set, the humidity is up, the lights in the stadium are on, the floodlights. There's an atmospheric change, and it will just cause different reactions, both with the ball in the air and off the court, Julia. Meanwhile, second game point for Anna Linton.
Tampieri there, able to stop her on her second attempt. Tampieri, somebody who seems very calm and collected on court. We haven't heard a lot out of her. We haven't had a lot of reaction. So let's see if she's able to get any more energy on court, if that impacts her player.
Great rescue, but Linton's there, and it's an easy push volley just to execute the winning exchange. Game point number 3, Anna Linton.
Linton very cool and calm and collected right here.
That ball goes wide and Anna Linton takes the first game of the final in comfortable fashion. The women's senior final. First game, Team England, and a yell of "Come on, England" goes around the stadium. Meanwhile, the bronze medal match between Luxembourg and Netherlands takes place on court 2. Julia, what can Tampieri do to change her fortunes in this final? Because as it currently stands, it's comfortable for Linton. How can she change that?
So from what I can see, she needs to go to Linton's backhand more, because anything that's going towards Linton's forehand, she's just putting away. It's her strength both at the back of the court and the front of the court, just because of tennis. And on the backhand side, she sometimes uses one hand, which sometimes can be not as powerful as necessarily it could be with her two hand. And if she's able to come forward off that ball and establish herself at the kitchen line, she might be able to get some points on the board. But with an 11-1 swing, we're going to have to see quite a big change in Linton's level for it to drop, to see Tampieri get actually a game out of this or any points.
And how much does physicality play a part at this time of the day, after a day in the soaring heat here in Rome?
Well, throughout the whole day, you would have been losing a lot of fluids. You would have had to have tried to get some of your electrolytes back in your system, some of potassium to prevent cramp. And when you're a bit older, you do have to get that more in, because your system just doesn't work as quickly as it used to.
Second game underway, and it's a positive start for Paolo Tampieri.
That's exactly what I was talking about, Nick. Going low to that backhand side, forcing the high ball, and then Tampieri was able from the kitchen line to finish it.
It's a bronze medal for Netherlands in the women's senior competition at singles level. Meanwhile, Tampieri continues to make a dent in her ambitions, in her quest to get back into this gold medal match. And it's almost like she's got an earpiece in, Julia, listening to you.
Absolutely, she's targeting that backhand side of Linton. Let's see if it goes there.
Ball's called out by the Italian. Linton asked the referee for an observation. Call stands. Referee's done a great job all day today. Tampieri, having amassed a 3-point lead, gives her serve away without forcing Linton to play a shot. Must-win game for the Italian. Needs to cut out unforced errors, but all of a sudden, Linton is finding it difficult herself.
Yeah, Tampieri's getting forward to that kitchen line quicker than Linton at the moment, and at the moment Linton is a little bit not able to get forward, not able to establish herself. She's a little bit ropey at the moment, but with that first game in hand, she's not on the ropes.
Linton will want to score here.
Quite an impossible shot there down the line. Probably wanted to go more of a cross court to give that high percentage ball, keep that point going. Just getting another ball over that into that court is presenting another question and answer for your opponent.
Another perfect lob by Linton. Smashing coming, just placed beautifully into the offside. The lob could be a useful weapon in the armory of Linton. Right now, her focus needs to be on securing a point. And secure a point she does as she returns to a little bit more intensity with her ball striking, a little bit more power. Coming to the forehand side of Tampieri, but that's better intent, Julia, from Linton.
Absolutely, I would say that Linton was probably one of the most powerful ladies here we've got in the senior category, and she definitely needs to display that here on championship court if she needs to win this second game.
Ball goes long from Tampieri, and quickly what was a 3-point lead is being eaten into by Linton. And we're level at 3-3, 3 points in a row for Linton. A rhythmic change in proceedings in this second game, must-win second game for Team Italy. Big forehand by Linton, cross court. Williams, G's his player up.
That was exactly what I was talking about, bringing in that forehand, the power that she can actually generate. I would say that was the most powerful shot she's hit here on top court.
That's a great volley. Oh, the rescue defence, the scramble defence from Linton, nice. But the volley just good enough from Tampieri. Tight as you like in the second game. If Linton wins, it's gold. If Tampieri wins, we've got more.
The right shot, but it's just drifted wide there. Probably didn't need to go for as much margin of error on there. Could have made a bit of a higher percentage shot just to get it into the court, move her opponent. Because remember, at home, wherever you hit the ball, your opponent has to go there. So be proactive, not reactive.
Saw Richard Love watching on from the crowd. Pictures being brought to you by Super Tennis, Italian broadcasters, partners of the Italian Tennis and Paddle Federation, in conjunction with the European Pickleball Federation. Baseline action, baseline to baseline, neither player coming forward until Linton makes a move, and makes a move with the ball on the backhand quarter of Tampieri. It's Tampieri not able to keep that ball in play, possibly threatened just by the movement of Linton. Tied again, 4-4 lead England, first time in the second game.
I do think if Linton was able to get another point here, it would definitely demoralise the side of Tampieri.
Linton's exploding on that forehand side here. Tries to find a big passing shot, but the construction from Tampieri on point. Great work through the transition zone, approached at the very right moment. Linton not able to come up with the big play. This time, it's an unforced error from Linton on return of serve, just sends that wide.
It's levelling it up here at 5-5.
Tampieri lets out a shriek of jubilation for the first time in this final. That G's her supporters up Is that a turning point? A rare show of emotion, positive emotion from Tampieri. And once more, Paolo Tampieri establishes herself at the kitchen, plays the passing shot, and Linton is under pressure. It was one-way traffic in game one. It's a bit more of a traffic jam for Linton in game two. And this second game is all about Paolo Tampieri right now. Linton needs a timeout. She needs words of wisdom. She needs a momentum breaker. She needs a change of strategy. Big forehand. Big forehand sets up the winning opportunities for the following two shots. That's the intent Linton needs to show on a more regular basis. Dampens the spirits of Tampieri momentarily, maybe. Another big forehand, and Julia, more decisive intent from Linton.
Yeah, I think what she needs to do, there was a point where she made a bit more headway. She leveled up the game. When she got back to 3-3, what she was doing is she was using her two-handed backhand and using the power of her forehand, and she needs to bring that more into the game. The Italian was exploiting that one-handed backhand a little bit too much.
And once more, we see Tampieri at that non-volley zone, dominant when she's able to establish herself in these rallies through more accurate approach play. Team Italy have a slender lead. Referee calls the score of 7-8. Not entirely sure that was accurate though. Referee just corrects herself. Score is 6-8. That slender 2-point lead, and as a result of the referee correcting herself, Paolo Tampieri takes the opportunity for a drinks break, much to the frustration of Linton. The referee explains that she's able to get a quick drink. So, a very short break in proceedings. Pace off the serve, pace on from Linton. And that's not coming back. And Julia, more and more, we're seeing the point construction from Tampieri dominate the exchanges.
Yeah, she's pulling her from one corner to the other. And Linton's not really knowing what to do but go back to her default tennis result, which is to lob. And that's not working in this situation. And there's that formidable inside-out forehand cross-court from Linton.
Yeah, huge power. Anna Linton on that forehand side. She had the opportunity. She exploited it. Big serve, big serve. That ball stays low on Tampieri. Closes back to 2. Huge moments, significant moments in the women's senior final. Return goes long, gaps down to 1 point. What a crucial exchange this is, Julia Stevens.
Absolutely, I think if she's able to get a point here, this would really put Italy on the ropes at the moment.
Wow, in a must-win game for Team Italy, a 3-point lead has dissipated into thin air. What a volley. What a pick-up volley from the Italian just when she needed it. Serve changes hands, scoring opportunity now with Team Italy. Must-win game for Tampieri.
9-9 level here in this final on game 2.
Big forehand, great volley again on the forehand side. Linton plays backhand into the non-volley zone. The ball skids away. It's a great play for Anna Linton. It gives her the ascendancy back in this final. She's 2 points from victory, 2 points from gold. Precision, pinpoint accuracy from the Italian as she finds the corner on the backhand side of Linton.
Yeah, she's pulling her corner to corner. Linton really needs to try and do one of these cross-court passing shots that she's so well known for in England to try and conquer this ascendancy from the Italian side.
Linton went to forehand twice. It brings up game point for the Italian. We could be going to a third. We could be going to a decider. Team Italy. Paola Tampieri, game point. Obliterated in game 1. Can she possibly take game 2? Just wide, fine margins.
There seems to be a day for the England team of fine margins, but pickleball is a game of fine margins, and it's these moments that really decipher if you are a champion or not.
It's a great shot from Linton. It's deep, it's dipping. It's got a deluge of backspin on it. And we're tied at 10-10, win by 2. Linton goes for too much cross-court. It was a forehand opportunity. I thought she was going to go down the line. Looks like she changed her mind at the last minute.
She knows it. She was smiling after that point. She was looking at Rob Williams there. She knew she should have gone down the line instead of that cross-court.
What a big moment for Tampieri. Rescue after rescue, but not this time. Tampieri has her second game point. Her quest for gold could continue. Can she get over the line in this second game here? Baseline to baseline, Tampieri stays back. Linton puts the ball into the net, and look at what it means for Paola Tampieri. You asked for emotion, Julia Stevens, and the Italian provides it. And listen to the Italian fans in the crowd. They erupt into full voice. It's Italy who are on top. We're level in the women's senior final at the Rome European Pickleball Championships. We're tied at 1 game each. We're going to a final. Deciding game.
I think this last game is going to be a game of who gets that momentum. I think if Tampieri keeps doing what she's doing, but she's got the words of the coach in her ear telling her what to do, probably going to continue the same plan, but it's time for Linton to have that change up, to see if she can change the things that she needs to, and who better to have in her corner than head coach Rob Williams there. Very, very big pickleball IQ that he has. He's probably giving quite a bit of words of insight to Linton, trying to play to her strengths, bringing that inside-out forehand, getting forward to that kitchen line. Be interesting to see if Italia continue with the momentum or England disrupt it.
Yeah, when Tampieri is at that non-volley zone, she doesn't miss a thing. when Linton has the opportunity to unleash her forehand drive, when she does so with intent, she doesn't miss a thing. It's the volleying ability of Tampieri. It's the forehand drive of Linton. It's the deciding game of the women's senior finals at the European Pickleball Championships, Italy, Rome 2025.
This is the moment which just defines if you're a champion or not. Are you able to go through probably some physical fatigue that's drilling in, having played multiple games during this match on the singles? Also being able to keep that mental calm in opportunities and making those decisions that really matter. Going cross court down the line towards the feet, into the third shot drop area, which is known as the kitchen. What is the right shot to do at the right moment is definitely defined by how calm you and keeping your head. So here we are in game 3.
Anna Linton gets us underway. Look at the movement. Look at the footwork. Look at the approach play from Tampieri. This final's turned on its head. Chapter 1, 11-1, Linton. Chapter 2, victory for Tampieri. How does Chapter 3 end? Will it be a fairy tale for Paolo Tampieri? Or will it be a happy ending for Anna Linton? Look at the big forehand by Linton. It's a confidence builder at the start of the deciding game. If ever there was a message to continue with that particular play, that was it.
The conviction of that out call there from Linton. She's definitely in the right mindset here. She's ready to play. Let's see if that competitive drive that we see so often from Linton can really come into her fruition as she tries that shot down the line. Again, she should really try and go cross court on that one with that higher percentage shot. Another unforced error there from Linton. Needs to try and compose herself to deal with this Italian serve. It's 3 unforced errors in a row here, Nick.
Yeah, Linton's under pressure. Tampieri is staking her claim for gold. And mistakes have crept in and they've remained. Anna Linton probably requires a timeout right now. I'm surprised it's not been called, Julia. Manages to fight back there, but I really think she needs just a moment or two with her coach, Richard Love, watching on from the crowd. Another error by Linton, who hits that ball away in frustration. Anna Linton needs a timeout. She's got her coach in her corner.
I think if she loses another point here, the timeout will come. But I think Rob Williams is trusting Linton to keep her composure here and win this next point. There you go. Linton winning that point. Serve is back on her. 1-4. Is she able to try and get some more points on the board?
It's a big play. Inside, out, on the forehand once more. Is that the confidence booster that Linton needs? Ball goes wide. Linton can't believe it.
That was an outstanding passing shot there from Tampieri. Linton reaching and extending, but just drifting wide of that left sideline.
Better point construction by Linton, who this time decides to get forward herself. Goes to the backhand and the forehand, corner to corner, coast to coast of Tampieri. Once again, the point construction a lot better by Linton.
Yeah, Williams has definitely been in her ear there, going side to side on those short angles. Linton executing the plan very well.
Paolo Tampieri utilising all of her vast experience.
Yeah, the ball a little bit low, difficult to get underneath it. These balls do play really low on this court, so it's hard to necessarily judge the bounce compared to other surfaces, but we've had all day to deal with it. There's not really a lot of excuses here in the final.
Ball's called out to, so Tampieri just extends her lead back to 2. It's a read. She premeditated the cross-court forehand.
Absolutely massive momentum swing in this match. Definitely the first game very one-sided. Italy finding answers in that second game to take game 2. And game 3, like I said, it'll be a game of momentums going back and forth, but it's who can get that final ring of momentum. And the Italian crowd absolutely livening up the atmosphere here, but Team England with a lot of supporters themselves shouting for England as well.
Yeah, definitely more noise coming from the Italian quarters at the minute, because it's Italy who are in the ascendancy and England with an uphill task, with all the work to do in order to grab this gold medal from the jaws of defeat. Encouragement from her colleagues, her peers, for Linton, who's back on court first, and the Italians roar back once more. The flags are aloft in preparation for celebrations. Are they premature? Only time will tell, but as it currently stands, Paola Tampieri is 5 points away from a gold medal.
Let's see if Linton can get this momentum back on her side. That was exactly what she was looking for there.
Yeah, it's a big exchange after the timeout, and you're right, it is exactly what she was looking for. Good leave by Linton. Just closes that gap. First exchange won. First point won since the change of ends. Linton's got a new lease of life and more power behind that forehand.
That's exactly what she was looking for. The gap closed to 1.
What a great forehand drive once more. And Linton's decided it's all or nothing. She's putting everything behind these forehand drives. She's leaving nothing on the court. We're tied at 6-6. And what a cross-court hybrid drive drop by Linton. She takes the lead once more in the final. She takes the lead for the first time in this third game. But the Italian comes firing back herself. She regains the serve. And it feels like a big moment, Julia.
Absolutely, she's changed the lead. It's definitely on the side of the Italians. Are they able to convert here, bring it back to level, and keep this a tight final?
Passing shot down the line. The first time Linton's played that shot today. Everything has been cross-court on the backhand wing. This time she goes straight down the line, regains the serve, regains the opportunity to score. Great composure by Tampieri. It was scrambled defence by Linton, but Tampieri still had to put the ball away, and put the ball away with a vengeance. She does. Both players still have timeouts if required. Big forehand drive by Linton, who's going forehand to forehand with Tampieri. And in the current spell, in the current section of this final, it's working for Linton. Tampieri not able to get forward. Big serve, catches the baseline on the return. What a play. Anna Linton goes back in behind and has figured out a way to pass the Italian when she comes forward. Instead of going cross-court, she goes into out on the double backhand side.
Yeah, she's just disrupting that pattern and the comfort of Tampieri on this side.
Referee not called the score. The Italian was taking a towel break and just taking a breather once more. She should really call a timeout if she needs an extended break. As a result, it just stops the momentum. It's a momentum breaker for Linton. What can Paolo Tampieri do as Italia is screamed around Stadio dei Marmi? Big passing shot, but what a volley, and look at what it means. Look at the rapturous response from the crowd. The gap closes once more. And Julia, you really couldn't pick a winner at this stage.
Absolutely not. I think, like I said, at the change of ends on this final game, that it's definitely going to go to whoever gets that last ring of momentum.
What a play by Linton for the third time in this game, and only those 3 times in the whole final. She goes straight down the line with success from the backhand side. Regains the serve. Big serve. What a volley, and look at the celebrations, a rare show of physical emotion by Anna Linton. She's 2 points away from gold. It looked unlikely at the change of ends. It was 3-6. It's now 9-7. Tampieri fights on, gladiatorial in the capital. And I think the phrase goes, Julia, are you not entertained?
Absolutely, Linton's definitely showing her prowess here, but Tampieri's not letting go without a fight. There we go, back onto the paddle of Linton. Is she able to convert? Is she able to close out this match? I think she definitely, in these next 2 points, will want to do so.
The English flags are a little bit more aloft than they were 15 minutes ago. Lob. It's not deep enough. The lob's not deep enough. I thought she was going to go down the line once more. She chose to lob, and it was right in the hitting zone of Tampieri.
I think we've only seen the lob be successful once from Linton in this match, so I think we probably need to look at a different tactic to get round here.
Volley catches the baseline. No, it doesn't. The Italian calls that ball out. We'll see if there's a replay. Either way, the call stands. A huge moment. Is it a game-changing moment? What a volley from Linton. Tampieri went for the body. She tried to light up Linton, but Linton had the response, the punch, block, volley. Huge moments. Critical stages. What's the call? The call is out. Those are the margins we referenced earlier on. You can feel the tension. You can feel the anxiety going through the arms of both players. Referee recalls the score. Linton with a serve. Easy put away volley for Anna Linton. It brings up championship point in the women's senior final, the European Pickleball Championships, women's senior final. First championship point saved. And Tampieri fights on. She battles on, she shows perseverance, grit and determination. Linton calls that ball good. And what a drop volley by Paola Tampieri. The Italian will not go away. She keeps on fighting. She keeps on battling. Ball stays low. Linton adapts gets to the non-volley zone. But what a play by the Italian. You cannot help but applaud such phenomenal play.
And this has gone down to the wire here. Anyone watching at home there in England will probably be at the edge of their seat right now. Italy definitely showing what they're definitely made of. Normally in most sports that you will see, any sport that they compete in, they keep fighting all the way to the end. They're a very passionate sport nation. But we're seeing here two nations that are very proud of their sport battling out.
It's win by 2, pickleball to decide a gold medal. It's a good move to come forward. She comes forward on a nice approach and she opens up. Linton, who had championship point, must now defend championship point. Paola Tampieri can take gold for Italy on home soil at the Foro Italico, the Olympic Park in Stadio dei Marmi. Is it time for Tampieri to put her name into the history books? Not just yet, because there are the battling qualities of the 3 lions of the English player herself, Anna Linton. She just wants to get on with it. And Linton draws this game up once more. It's a classic encounter. It's the 2nd edition of the European Pickleball Team Championships. We're live from Rome, Italy, and you're watching one of the all-time great pickleball matches. Linton explodes on the forehand side, cross-court. In the play of the day, just when she needed it most, Anna Linton brings up her 2nd match point. She had one, it went. She saved one. She's now got 2nd championship point, gold medal point for Linton. Ball goes wide, the silence descended. And it's Tampieri's turn to fight on. And wow, forget chariots of fire. This is pickleball of fire. Paolo Tampieri repeats the feat that Linton did just a few moments ago. We're level, we're square, we're tied, 12-12, women's senior final. Ball's called. Long. No, Linton reverses decision and calls it good. Great sportsmanship. The Italians stand and applaud. What a big moment. And if ever you needed to see honesty on display and sportsmanship on display, it was there. Championship point. Tampieri. She wins it on a net kiss, a net tickle. Goes the way of the Italian on home soil. Paolo Tampieri writes her name into the history books of pickleball in Italy, of pickleball in Rome. The home nation erupts as Tampieri is crowned your women's senior gold medalist for 2025. I'm going to head down and catch up for a word with Tampieri. But Julia, what a final.
That was a game of momentum's going backward and forwards, but Team Italia taking it out on Team England that time. And I'm here joined in the booth by Chris Beaumont, who was watching from the sidelines. What was your take on this match?
Absolutely incredible final. Hard to put into words, really, the character both players showed throughout that.